Hi everyone. This is a vlog or a PSA encouraging you to every now and then take a social media break. Now, why do I say that? Well, it's important for us to take a step back and give ourselves the opportunity to reflect on our own lives without comparing ourselves to others. Social media has so many wonderful benefits as far as networking and connecting people to one another, but it also has a lot of negative effects. And I found that with a lot of my clients, myself included, we can get caught up in checking out the day to day of other people's lives and seeing that maybe they're doing something that maybe we want to do or that we haven't been able to do. And then we question ourselves and maybe we're not good enough, or maybe our lives are boring, or we can get just caught up in so many different negative thoughts about ourselves just by comparing ourselves to others. And what a lot of people fail to recognize on social media is the fact that people really only post the good times, the good stuff, the happy moments, the fun experiences, the big monumental, life transitions that they may be going through. And you don't really see, their day to day of what life is truly like for them. And so we get caught up in only seeing the positive of what other people are doing. We start to reflect on ourselves and wonder, wow, what is my life compared to theirs? It doesn't really seem as great, but that's not reality. So when you're getting caught up in your own life, when you're not really feeling 100% your best self, it's important to detach yourself from social media. Give yourself a week, 2 weeks, 30 days, and allow yourself to just live your life and find the joys in your day-to-day and not compare yourselves to others. And so I recommend to some of my clients that are in their heads a lot, or when they start to express like, I see on social media that so-and-so is doing this and I haven't done that yet, or maybe I'm far behind in what I should be doing at this point in my life because so-and-so has been posting this, and it's like, stop. It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing in their life. All that matters is where you are in your life, and if you're happy with where you are. And if you are, that's great. And if you're not, give yourself the opportunity to sit down and reflect on the things that you want to accomplish or achieve, and write them down and start to work towards accomplishing and achieving those things. But don't ever compare yourself to someone else's life, and especially don't think that their life is all glamorous and wonderful on social media. Again, people only post the good stuff. They never really post the bad stuff. And even the good stuff, they've done their hair, they're wearing, wigs or extensions, they got their makeup professionally done or airbrushed, or, they Photoshop things, or they have certain poses that make them look better. So really what you're seeing is, is kind of a fantasy really of what that moment truly was. And you have no idea what went into creating that moment to make it look so good on social media. So again, I recommend that every now and then you take a step back from the social media world and live your life, in the present moment, and allow yourself to stop comparing yourself to others and appreciate what you have in your own life. And I do it too. So since the new year, I've gotten off of Instagram. I didn't delete the account, but I just don't log in anymore. And it's kind of nice. It's like refreshing to not have to constantly feel like I have to click, or I missed something, or I need to post something to entertain people. And, I don't really do TikTok. I tried it for a little bit and I found it, I only, not posted anything, but I only watched videos that were like hilarious, just like funny content. And I find myself in between sessions just kind of getting a pick-me-up of just laughing, for 5 minutes in between. But after a while I was like, all right, like I'm over it. I could see how this can become addicting, and I don't really want to become addicted to, staring down at a phone watching, video after video after video. I'd rather read. I'd rather go for a walk. I'd rather engage, with a friend. So you really have to decide what it is that you want to do in your life and what is best for you. But the biggest thing is, if you recognize that social media has become a habit, that it's something you have to do all the time, like as soon as you wake up in the morning, you check your phone and you check what's going on in social media, that's a problem. It's not really a healthy habit, because what information are you getting from that? How is that inspiring you? How is that motivating you? It's kind of like we're becoming addicted to our phones, and we shouldn't really be addicted to an electronic, right? I don't know. decide what's best for you and go for it. And just know that I'm a huge advocate and supporter of taking social media breaks, and I suggest that you try it and see how you feel. Thanks.